stroll through our beautiful butterfly garden located just outside the Riddle House.
Garden back here behind the Riddle House. It's planted up as a butterfly garden now. Ooh, there's a monarch right there on the plumeria, and all the black ones you see flying around are the Polydamas swallowtails, and they use the Dutchman's pipevine as a host plant. But this was originally planted about 18 years ago by the master gardeners of Palm Beach County. And it wasn't a real butterfly garden. It was just a small little garden, and we've expanded on it some since there. I have, and my guys, and it's planted up mainly as a butterfly garden. You know, we have a lot of feeder plants, nectar plants for them, the pentas, the salvias. I say you see some of these, but like certain ones of these plants here, this is a milkweed here, which is a host plant for the monarch butterflies. And butterflies are very specific generally on where they lay their eggs to turn into caterpillars. And this is a passion vine, and if you look, I have a chrysalis hanging here, and also there's one of the little Gulf fritillary caterpillars under there, and this will turn into a butterfly here in about a week. And if you want to keep butterflies in your garden, you need to plant some host plants, or otherwise the butterflies will come in and they'll feed, but they won't stay around. They'll move on to somewhere else to get their food. But if you plant host plants, you'll always have some in your garden. And why they are specific plants for certain butterflies is because they contain certain chemicals that make the caterpillars taste awful for birds. So the birds learn quick that, oh, we don't eat these things. So then that kind of makes the rest of the babies immune. And yesterday I seen a few of the monarch caterpillars on here, but I don't see any here today. And then I say, if you want to keep going this way, there's a swallowtail feeding on one of the pentas, and they're just there for food, along with this vine here. It's a Mexican flame vine. And see, I just replanted this a few months ago, so they're really just growing in. The heat honeysuckle will attract hummingbirds also, which a lot of times in the winter we have hummingbirds here. And this is a porterweed, which is another very valuable nectar plant, along with the salvia here. And a lot of these grow everywhere. They're like a weed, but the butterflies really like them, the Bidens here. So if you have the odd few in your garden, just leave them in there to make the butterflies happy. And stop back. The village is open, or will be open, 3 days a week. And also during the fair, I give tours of the butterfly garden here. So if you have any specific questions, just come out during the fair and I'll be happy to answer them for you.